Alright guys, we're back here with another 1v1. The mighty hordes of chaos are going to be squaring off against the vampire counts today. We have a pretty interesting army here for you guys in store today. We have quite a bit of Forsaken. They're going to be the heavy hitters here. They're going to have Frenzy. They're going to be damage dealers. They're going to be great when they get into the front line and do a lot of charge damage. Also, we've got some Chaos Warriors with great weapons. Let's get that. Yeah, great weapons. Wanted to make sure it wasn't halberds. But these are going to be our anti-large force here for today. They're going to allow us to combat any of the, maybe the Crypt Horrors or any of the cavalry that the vampire counts do bring. And we have a little more Forsaken over here. We also have just a very upset-looking chap in the Chaos Giant here. With him being large, it's going to be very hard for them to bring down this toe fungused foe, as you can see. Also, we went with a Shaggoth as well, striding across the land with its double-pronged tail and a shitty attitude. And then with our Lord, we went with the mighty KHOLEK, indeed. And we also have a Sorcerer of Death, I believe. So we have the Fate of Buna, which is not really going to help here. I really wanted to go with the Purple Sun of Xerius, so there it is. It's there to bring it to the fore. This was a game from the stream that I thought was particularly good, and I really wanted to put on the channel for you guys so you all can see it outside of the stream for those of you that missed it. But our opponent, though, has a pretty good solid line of zombies shambling about. A lot of skeleton spearmen, so that's pretty scary when it comes to KHOLEK. Does have some skeleton warriors in the back here, but not very many Graveguard like I was expecting. So the Forsaken are really going to do a number on most of this infantry, for the exception of the Crypt Horrors and, of course, the Sternsmen in the back here. They went with Isabella von Karstein, as I can find her. Oh, there she is. She's going to be using her chalice to save the day, as well as a White King. And then we have in the flanks here a unit of Blood Knights with quite a bit of chevrons put into them. They're up to 2 silver chevrons, so that's going to really help them out as far as damage dealt and everything of the sort. But let's kind of just get this this show on the road. See how things go. See how things pan out here. Forsaken's speed is always just so huge, and that's one of the big things with Forsaken. Like I've been saying, is you want to get them into combat. They do get a massive charge bonus of 39, which is huge. They have a pretty fast speed of 48 as well. But they got the zombies shambling forward. Did an interesting tactic here. For some reason, I decided to overlap their charge because I wanted to at least be able to get into the flank and not get mucked up with all these zombies here. But we do have some skeleton spearmen here. These zombies in general are just going to get torn apart by the fury of the Forsaken. We did take our Chaos Warhounds, which I forgot to point out. We had them charge the Blood Knights. I wanted them to get neutralized and at least be able to delay their charge into my large units. They're going to do a crap ton of damage to the Chaos Giant as the only real anti-large on their field right now. So aside from, of course, their spearmen. But KHOLEK, no regard for his own safety, just into the spearmen and casting a lovely lightning onto the Claw of Nagash. Probably not a good target for it. I don't think it actually, I don't know if it has, it does have magic resistance of 25, so clearly not a good target for it. But Isabella coming within the strides of the mighty hammer of KHOLEK. Ooh, look at that. We got our Dragon Ogre on the right here doing some heavy damage. He did move his Crypt Horrors over here, which was kind of scary, I think. Didn't know what the hell they were doing. But our Forsaken dealt with the front line so quickly that I didn't realize it and didn't have a target for them. So I had to move them into combat quite quick, as you can see. But KHOLEK coming for that ass, hunting down the beasts. But what's this? The Blood Knights come from Monyor. Still, see, I haven't realized at this point that the Forsaken need to have targets for their combat. But we do have... Oh, Isabella's dead, and we have the Blood Knights coming in for that ass. We got to get them back, though, into the might of the Chaos Warrior great weapons. That's really going to help us out here. At the same time, we can get our first slow-mo charge coming in. Oh, yeah. The great weapons are really going to help out to neutralize the bonuses that those Blood Knights are going to get against KHOLEK, stabbing him in the butt with their little spears here. Look at that. Oh, one Chaos Warrior just sent into the air, onto his back, sprawled all over the place. We do have a whole other unit of those Great Warriors coming in as well. So it's going to help take out those Blood Knights quite quick. And as we can see across the rest of the battlefield here, the Giants are slamming about, doing a heavy bit of damage. Isabella's down. Claw and Nagash is still up, though. Strong binding on that. And we do have the Forsaken putting down the last Skeleton Spearman over here. And our Chaos Sorcerer casting a lovely Purple Sun. Not the amount of damage I had wanted it to. I was kind of scared because I cast it onto my units, but oof, could have been real terrifying there for a second. Cryptor is going down hard. More coming in. This is probably the first time I've really used this army outside of the initial time I did it with that Empire matchup I'd done some time ago. Oh, coming in for some Forsaken charging. KHOLEK'S still holding on strong, trying to knock out that White King, the last vestiges of their leadership. Blood Knights being put down, put out. We have another lovely spell cast by myself onto my own units. For some reason, the black and white field, or brown and white field, whatever the hell this is, I thought that was the red of the vampire counts. So you can see the error of my ways and the frothy amount of damage it actually did to those Forsaken. And that's that. Pretty quick, pretty clean fight. I know it wasn't a ton of back and forth on this one, but I really wanted to showcase how useful Forsaken can be against just kind of chaff infantry. Had I not cast on these two guys, they probably would have had more health coming into this post-battle report here. But 181, almost 100, 200, 112 units. So each one of them really bringing back quite a bit of points as far as their total value and worth. And the Chaos Warhounds here, obviously not doing a ton of damage, but the point of them was to hold the Blood Knights at bay, so we get the Blood Knights to charge in when we wanted them to charge in, or at least to control when they charged in, and have it be a bit more later in the fight. And that's exactly what they did. Those Blood Knights finally charged in, almost caught KHOLEK right as he killed Isabella, and we were able to get some Chaos Warriors with great weapons into the fore to prevent a lot of their damage. That really would have knocked KHOLEK on his ass. So it's good that we got that out there. The Chaos Giant really did a crap ton of damage, though. 62 kills. Didn't take as much as the Shaggoth. Shaggoth took quite a bit of damage, and I was debating, do I want to take 2 Shaggoths? Do I want to take 2 Giants? I know Giants is kind of the go-to, but Shaggoth's always way more fun, I think, because they just look cooler. But that's this battle here, guys. Feel free to comment, make some critiques or adjustments to this battle line I have here. I did go with the great weapons just because I did want that anti-large presence somewhere on the battlefield. But if you think that maybe one unit was a better choice, or maybe going with a different unit overall from Warriors of Chaos, just let me know. But thanks for watching here, guys, and have a good one.